the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Turn 3 Racing Network, as tonight we are here with OP Racing, Grand National Series presented by Butt Kicker. Thank you very much for joining me here tonight. Qualifying is underway. Robert Morrison inside the top 10 with his qualifying run. Right now, Sebastian Marin on top of the leaderboard with a 52.41. That is what everybody is aiming for. Adam Kilday in the 85 out on the speedway. Kilday trying to lay down his best qualifying lap. And Adam Kilday in 13th place. Right now we've had 14 drivers take a qualifying time, make that 15. Nate Warren just took the green flag. Nate Warren in the 2, trying to get his truck around this racetrack just as fast as possible. So as we get to the final minute of qualifying, we're going to step away for the national anthem. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with tonight's starting lineup.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're here at the Legacy Daytona starting lineup for our bumpy road presented by Butt Kicker. And 17 drivers did take a qualifying time. Looks like we have 24 drivers who have entered tonight's race session. So let's get right into starting lineup for this one. On the inside of row number 1 with a quick time of 52.416, that is the 14 of Vigente I'm not rolling that R very well, Guerrero. And to the outside, that is the 23 of Sebastian Marin. Row number 2, 027 of Steve Karosik, and on the outside, that is the 88 of Gabe Butler. Rick Sanchez in the 5 and Dave Hunt in the 53 make up row number 3. Row 4, Cody Nagels in the 6 and the 071 of Eric Glory on the outside. Inside row number 5, the 17 of Jimmy Reynolds, Derek Donna, Dan Parent. I see you guys. How you doing? Hey, it's your boy, the driver, the 43 of Dana Shepard. Robert Morrison in the 916 and Travis Elliott in the 51 make up row number 6. Row 7 will be Randall Cobb and Adam Kilday. Row number 8 going to be none other than the 2 of Nate Warren and Devin Ray on the outside. And our final driver who took a qualifying time on the inside of row 9, that is the 087 of Adam Schramm, with Dawson Wise in the 9 to his outside. Row 10, the 99 of Alex Giffen and Lynn McNeese in the 84. Row number 11, David Booth in the 77 and Steve Hoppett in the 131. Zach Fritz in the 12 in our final starting spot here tonight. Zachy boy did not make the call to the grid, so we'll see if he's going to get back out there. Not sure what's going on with the 12, but hey, he's always got a plan. No matter what happens, just know Zach has a plan. Doesn't mean it's good, doesn't mean it's going to work, doesn't even mean it's feasible. Just know Zach has a plan. Go ahead and take a look at our race info as we get ready to fire them off. It will be bumpy out here in race number 6 of 19, so you have got to survive. If we learned anything from Monday night, that is avoid blinking trucks. We will have our stage break at the halfway mark, and there is one fast repair available to our drivers as the checkered flag falls here in 70 laps. But before that, we got the green flag. Side by side into turn 1, the first few rows looking nice and tidy. Sebastian Marin in the 23 has a good healthy shove from the 88 of Gabe Butler. Off of turn number 4, making their way onto the front stretch for the first time. And at the line, Vicente Guerrero holding off Sebastian Marin just for a little bit. But now we settle in. First lap is in the books and got to get through the rest of them. So the 14 and the 23 right now leading their respective lanes down the back stretch. I will say Zach Fritz did not make it out on the track, so I have a feeling that just is hopped in today to take a peek around and maybe not going to compete. So that will leave us with 22 trucks out on the speedway. Steve Hoppett right now, 22nd truck. He and Adam Schramm are falling back just a little bit. Adam disappearing here hard on the brakes. He has come to a stop on the infield. And Adam with a very quick exit. So not sure what is up with Adam, but he's made his way on the pit road. We'll see if he is done for the night or if he had an issue that needed to be fixed and if he can get back out there. So one truck right now we're keeping an eye on, that is the 087 of Adam Strom. Lynn McNeese right now has the fastest lap of this race as we go on board with the 84 of Lynn. Riding around at the back of the pack. Just ahead of him, that is Rick Sanchez in the number 5 Chevy Land all over that race truck. We got to talk to Rick a little bit today before the race started. We talked all about his trip to Chevy Land and getting to meet Bubba Winningham, which we are all anxiously waiting to see Bubba make it back out onto the racetrack. Derek Donna asking if Zach is spotting for somebody. I'm going to assume for Zach. If he is, he's not doing it with communications that the team uses. He might be in the I don't know what he's doing. It's Zach. He doesn't even know what he's doing. All right, here we go. 3 wide, the 88 of Gabe Butler trying to make something happen on the top shelf. Now about 4 or 5 trucks up in the third lane. Long day to be racing 3 wide here at this Legacy Daytona track on lap 6 of 70. Steve Hoppett in the 131 after he and Adam were at the tail end of the pack. And with Adam pulling to the infield, Steve Hoppett lost any drafting partners that were nearby. So the 131 cycling around at an agonizing 170 miles an hour. His last time around was a 52-second lap. Our race leaders, well, they're turning 48-second laps, so he's losing 4 seconds a lap. Give that about 10 laps, and he will be 1 lap down. Well, that'll be right about the time green flag pit stops roll out. So we'll see how it all shakes out. Three wide racing here on lap 8 of 70. We might have a caution, and that will benefit the 131. So Steve Hoppett, though he doesn't want to be the caution, wouldn't mind if one came out. Steve Karosik in the 027. Lead truck on the bottom lane. Cinta Guerrero drops down to the inside now after using the middle lane. Gabe Butler in the 88, still hanging tough. He's got Travis Elliott and Adam Kilday with him. There's Bubba. We were just talking about you, Bubba. Good to see you. Thank you very much for saying hello out here tonight. Hey guys, you make sure if you enjoy the show the drivers are putting on, cheer for them often. Use caps, make it loud, be proud of your driver. Ooh, contact with the 43. Can he hold on to it? Looks like he's going to get it sorted, and we stay green. But yeah, make sure you're cheering for your drivers often. And if you are enjoying the show that they're putting on for you, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. So Vicente Guerrero, Steve Karosik, Sebastian Marin, Cody Nagels, Dave Hunt are officially your top 5 right now. But when they are 3 wide, multiple rows deep, that's going to change very quickly. Go ahead and take a look at our points as they came into tonight's race. Cody Nagels with 2 wins to his credit leads all our drivers in that win category, and so therefore he is on top of the scoreboard. Zach Fritsch with a race win, Anthony English with a win, and Kevin picking up a win as well. Gabe Butler leads all our drivers who have not won, and Butler with a healthy point advantage over that cutoff line. 13 races is where we're doing the cutoff for the championship run, as Steve Hoppett has pulled onto pit road. So Hoppett goes a lap down. He wisely got out of the way there by using his pit stop as an excuse to get off the racing line. Not a bad idea. Everyone gets single file here. We might see these guys hit pit road and complete a green flag pit stop cycle, probably in about 5 laps to complete the cycle. Probably have a few guys hit pit road within the next 2. That is our point standing right now. Our stage winners, as we're creeping up on the halfway mark of this stage. No repeat stage winners yet. Each race only gives out 1 stage, so we've only had 1 stage winner for each race. No repeats. No repeats. Can't do the same thing twice. No. We are not about the redundancy department of repeating ourselves redundantly. And our drivers who have been hot in the last 3 races: Cody, Nate, Zach, Gabe, Adam. As we got green flag pit stops taking place. Quite a few trucks peeling off for pit road. 1 truck down below the cone. Not quite sure which one that is. Maybe not Randall Cobb. Devin Ray. I believe that was Devin Ray coming in below the cone there. We'll see if that's going to earn a penalty or not. I know the one time I did that, I got a penalty, so we'll see. So as the field continues around, the 53 of Dave Hunt is our race leader. And this is going to bring everyone else down pit road. And yes, Devin Ray and Lynn McNeese both getting popped with penalties on pit road. Steve Karosik leads our drivers who have made a pit stop. I see Kevin chiming in. How you doing, Kevin? Kevin's getting loud. He knows what's up. He knows how to make it stand out who you're rooting for. Gabe Butler in the 88 looks like he has gotten a penalty on pit road as well. So an early race contender finding himself in trouble as Steve Karosik takes over the top spot. Sebastian Marin, Cody Nagels, Vicente Guerrero, those 4 all working together right there. And the 027 has got that truck wound up. He's going to make quick work of the 84 of Lynn McNeese. Lynn now the first truck 1 lap down. Devin Ray Next one up for grabs by this 4-pack. So great pit stop work by these 4 trucks. Each one of these drivers got on the pit road very well, hit their pit box cleanly, and then made a good quick exit. Got up to speed, got nose to tail very quickly. They are making this work. Guerrero has about a 2-second lead, 2.8 second gap between Vicente Guerrero and Dave Hunt in the 53. As Ray goes a lap down in the 22. So now Devin Ray is the first truck 1 lap down. Off the nose of the 53 of Dave Hunt, and you can see the gap that he is trying to overcome. Up ahead is the 4 truck group. Sails it off into turn number 3, and now Dave Hunt with Rick Sanchez on his back bumper. There's quite a few more trucks in this group. They might have a little bit more speed, but right now they are not faster than the 4 of Rosick, Marin, Nagels, and Guerrero. Biggest mover of the race so far, that is the 77 of David Booth. He's mixed in with this group, tucked in behind the lap truck of the 84 Lynn McNeese. David Booth in the 77, up 12 spots from where he took the green flag. So Booth on the charge, trying to work his way forward. But our race leader continues to pull away. Gabe Butler in the 88 has gotten swallowed up. He is now 1 lap down. He will join Devin Ray, Lynn McNeese. They will all start duking it out to be the first truck. Should this stage caution come out at lap 35, Butler, Ray, and McNeese will have to duke it out. Maybe even throw in Alex Giffen. He's lost the draft. Alex kind of running by himself as well in the 99. Alex took a 4-tire stop on his pit stop. So that is what put Alex behind. Everyone else, fuel and 2 tires maybe, but Alex did 4 tires. And that has cost him quite a bit of time, as the leader's on the same straightaway as he is. Butler and Ray have hooked up nose to tail. That's going to help them just a little bit. And Dave Hunt in the 53 continuing to try and track down Vicente Guerrero. And right now, at 53 in the group that he is leading, does look like they've gotten it sorted just a little bit, and they are now starting to put in some faster lap times than the 4 trucks in front of them. Gonna have to make up a 4-second gap. Vicente Guerrero 4 seconds ahead of the 53 of Dave Hunt. And they're going to have that time made up if they want to even try and get into this race for the stage win. And Steve Karosik peeling off for pit road. 2 tires into the grass. He's pitted all by himself. Not sure what that one is for. A Karosik on the pit road. All right, and these guys now peeling off along with several others, so looks like everyone trying to hit pit road for the last time for the stage. Doing it a little bit early. We only went about 10 laps on that fuel run. Dave Hunt going to take over the race lead once again. We'll say Devin Ray, Gabe Butler. I'm sorry, just Gabe Butler. And hit pit road. Jimmy Reynolds going for a ride in the 26. Reynolds taking the pit exit for the road course. Gonna grab a gear, get rolling. Caution flag is out. Caution flag has come out, and I do not know if it's for the 26 of Reynolds. He was down below the racing line, and I did not see anyone else in trouble. If anyone knows what happened there, let me in on the secret, because I didn't see it. Don't know. I don't have anything on it. I'm thinking the caution was for Jimmy Reynolds. I can neither confirm nor deny. So it is our first caution break of the night, right in the middle of pit stop cycle. Dawson Wise going to lead the group on the pit lane. Sebastian Marin staying out, as Marin had just pitted. So with that being said, guys, going to take a quick little break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the end of the stage.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as the lights are out on our Chevy Silverado. I cannot confirm, but I do believe this one came from Chevy Land out in Louisiana. All right, here we go. It pulls down and away. And Sebastian Marin in the 23 and Cody Nagels in the 6. Gonna take the green flag and lead this field off into turn number 1. Down the back stretch. First few rows have broken away from the rest of the group. That group has a chance to form up and close back in. A little bit of a scattering amount of them right there. So as the 23 and the 6 head off into turn number 3. You have a few trucks trying the third lane. Let's put Rick Sanchez up there. Looked like Steve Karosik in the 027 was trying to make something happen in the third lane. Now Dawson Wise in the 9 up there as well. Ginger Parent, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you very much for stopping by to say hello. Ooh, one truck in trouble on the back. New fast lap. That one turned by the 99 of Alex Giffen. 47.18. Being turned by the driver of the 99. So after our first caution came out, field had a chance to regroup. Lynn McNeese is back on the lead lap. Devin Ray, Gabe Butler, Alex Giffen, Steve Hoppett finding themselves no longer on the lead lap. Adam Schramm, driver of the 087, has been out of this race since lap 3. He took an early exit. And Zach Fritsch in the 12, registered for the session, but has yet to turn a lap in this race or make it out onto the speedway. We have been 3 wide quite a bit here tonight, but we are closing in on the end of the stage, so everyone going to start pushing just a little bit harder. Oh, and as I say that, trouble. Vicente Guerrero, Steve Karosik, caution flag coming out. Karosik still trying to chase that thing and get it under control. The yellow flag in the air. Looks like everyone able to keep rolling. Travis Elliott getting a piece of it. So 3 wide here. Good, hard, tight racing down the back stretch. Into the corner, dealing with all these bumps. Look like maybe 071. Getting into the 14, maybe some net code there. Who knows? That was all very tight, close racing. The yellow flag out for the second time tonight. Everyone peeling off for pit road, which is going to answer my next question. Was that the end of the stage? Looks like Gabe Butler going to get his lap back now. And we'll go ahead and let's see if we pull up Sebastian Marin, see if he tells us that he's our stage winner. Sebastian, got your ears on, bud?
Yes, sir, I got you.
Hey, I'm gonna assume you're the stage winner.
Yes, sir, correct.
Cool, you could lie to me. I mean, we'll just go with it either way.
Oh, okay, yeah, totally not the stage winner. There you go.
Well, man, nice job. Congratulations. Picked up the stage there. Had a great long run. A couple green flag pit stops. But tell us about your race so far.
Yeah, the race has been good so far. Started out front with a couple of my teammates and, you know, just stayed up there controlling the field, swapping lanes when we felt it was necessary. Had a little miscommunication on that second green flag pit stop, which Steve ended up pitting one lap earlier than planned. But luckily, we had a yellow, and it kind of saved him, got him back in the lead lap. And then there at the end, it was just, you know, swapping lanes again whenever we had to try and keep us even. And unfortunately, Vince and I think my other teammates got caught up in that wreck in turn 3 and 4. But besides that, it's been a very good race. Ended up with a stage win, Cody P2. I know Vince got some stage points as well, so it's been pretty good. The track temp is very hot, so engine temp management and even tire wear has been very high so far, so managing both of those things have been quite tough. So it's kind of a new experience. Usually we run a bit cooler, so it's been a lot of fun learning how to get used to this hot track temp around here.
Well, man, nice job on the stage. Anything else you need to add? Shout outs, thank yous before we let you go and finish this race out?
Just shout out to my teammates there for doing a good job of managing the front and securing us another stage win in this season.
All right, man. Well, once again, congratulations on that one. Good luck in the rest of this race.
Thank you.
That is Sebastian Marin, driver of the 23, picked up our stage. So we add another driver to the stage. No repeat stage winners just yet. Lights are out on the Chevy Silverado. All right, here we go. Pace truck peels out of the way. Dave Hunt, Sebastian Marin gonna lead this field into turn number 1. Sebastian Marin in the 23 has a good healthy shove from the 5 of Rick Sanchez. They make their way down the back stretch. Will Sebastian Marin stay on the outside, and he will, allowing Sanchez drop down to the inside. As the field works its way around and continues to build speed, almost up to top speed. 23 and the 5 side by side at the line. On board with the 43, Dana Shepard, up 4 positions from where he took the green flag. So Shepard, he had a big moment earlier in this race, was able to wrangle that car back in, or truck I should say. It's a truck, we all know it's a truck, so if I say car, don't blame me. I'm not the one that chose these things. I'm just the not so good broadcaster. We'll leave it at that. So Dana Shepard inside the top 10, trying to work his way forward once again. David Booth in the 77. Booth in the 77 continuing his march forward. He's now in the second row, gaining 18 positions from where he took the green flag, so good forward progress by the 77. We have 18 trucks on the lead lap. Gabe Butler in the 88 is the last truck on the lead lap. Devin Ray, Robert Morrison, Steve Hoppett find themselves a little bit off the pace as far as the lap counter goes. Anthony English in the 44 was one of our 24 trucks who registered for the session. The English has just made it out onto the track and has completed 6 laps. So with that being said, and Adam Schramm and Zach Fritsch still out of the race, we now have 22 trucks competing. English probably going to be out there to try and help whoever he can push to victory lane. English doesn't have a shot at winning this race here tonight. Has already picked up a race win earlier this season. And so he is out here for the sheer joy of it and the attempt to try and push someone to a race win. So as we get back to 3-wide racing action, we're last on pit road on lap 32. We're now on 40. We've seen these guys go 10 to 12 laps on a fuel run in the opening stage. So now, with that being said, we'll see how far we take it in this latter half of the race. And if that's the case, we'll be seeing these guys hit pit road here in the next few laps. Or start getting single file to try and get onto pit road. And here we go, starting to see that single file shape up. Alex Giffen in the 99 is on pit road. Nobody else. Oh, there we go. Travis Elliott in the 51 going to hit pit road. So Elliott peeling off by himself. Trying to get back to 2 wide here, the 85 of Adam Kilday. Got Rick Sanchez and Nate Warren to help him out. Kilday might be able to make something happen. So Alex Giffen and Travis Elliott, the only two who have made a pit stop. Kilday in the 85. Maybe gonna hit pit road this time. Nope, this group's staying out. Just goes to show I know next to nothing. It's all right. Sebastian Mayer and Steve Karosik make their way to the front, slide down in front of Kilday. So the trucks continue to cycle around, down to 25 laps to go. We do have two groups of trucks. The second group here is being led by the 52 of Randall Cobb. Is the caution flag going to come out? Maybe troubles for the 14 of Vicente Guerrero. He is already out of shape here. Let's take a look and see what happened to bring this out. 14 already sideways. Let's see if we can't get a little bit better shot here. Might have backed that up a little bit too far, but not really sure when this happened. Gonna have to bear with me here just a little bit because I don't have a whole lot of information. Ah, there we go. The 53, the 2. Around goes the 2 of Nate Warren. Contact errors. Now we got it. Yeah, we know what happened. All right, so the field has been on and off of pit road. Sebastian Marin winning the race off of pit road. So as they make their way around, we're going to get one more time around before we let them back loose. Lights go out on the Chevy Silverado, so and get ready to stack them up side by side and fire them off. All right, with this caution flag, that has us at 17 trucks on the lead lap. Steve Hoppett, Devin Ray, Robert Morrison, Travis Elliott, and Anthony English, all drivers who are not on the lead lap. Do want to point out the 51 of Travis Elliott has gone behind the wall. Looks like maybe his night is done. Pace truck down and away. Here we go. Sebastian Marin on the throttle. Steve Karosik to his outside. .21 laps to go in this one. Still going to be 22 as they make their way off of turn 4. Steve Hoppett dropping down to the inside, going to get out of the way and move to the back of the field. So with everyone freshly fueled, tanked, everyone freshly, all the tanks are full at this point. Let's do some quick math. I think we're going to see one more pit stop before this one is said and done. It might be within about 8 laps or so before we see everyone start to hit pit road. So what they're going to try and do now is gain as many positions as they can so that when they do come down pit road, they're at the front of the field. Sebastian Marin in the 23 has been at the front the majority of this race. Started on the front row outside. That 23 has been in the top 5 ever since. Take a look at some of the trucks towards the back of the pack here. Jimmy Reynolds in the 1726. Got Robert Morrison in the 74 back here as well. Anthony English in the 44. Eric Glory, Nate Warren, all these guys hanging out at the back for right now. Let's see if they're going to make a move to the front before this is all said and done. On board with the 9 of Dawson Wise. Dawson taking us for a ride along the outside here as he makes his way off of turn number 2. So the 23 has the advantage. Steve Karosik in the 027 and Sebastian Marin make a move down to the inside. Gonna get 15 laps to go this time around. The 23 is Sebastian Marin. The 027 is Steve Karosik running 1 and 2. Rick Sanchez in the 5 trying to work his way forward. In that second lane, he has the 43 of Dana Shepard with him. And Lynn McNeese in the 84 trying to get to the back bumper there as well. McNeese at one point was 1 lap down in this race, and so he is doing a good job at taking advantage of getting back on the lead lap. McNeese doesn't have a whole lot of luck on these Wednesday night races. So it'd be pretty awesome to see him get a top 3 finish. As here we go, pit stops are underway. Big lockup from Karosik. And Robert Morrison takes out the cone. That's going to be a penalty for the 74. But our first group of drivers is on pit lane. That gives the race lead to the 5 of Rick Sanchez. So Sanchez out in front, but he is going to have to make a pit stop. Nobody can make it from here. As the rest of our drivers peel off for pit road this time. Sebastian Marin in the 23 leads our drivers who have made a pit stop. Lynn McNeese trying to get up to speed. Anthony English in the 44. As we're going to blend everyone in. Little flag out once again, and this one may be going to be a little bit easier to spot. Three wide racing, everyone's stacking up big time. Dave Hunt involved, Adam Kilday, Devin Ray, Dana Shepard. On board with the 14 as everyone got bunched up very quickly here. All right, with that being said, guys, we're going to step away for another break. Won't go anywhere. We'll be back to finish this one out.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Lights are out on our Chevy Silverado pace truck. Field is stacked up 2 by 2. We're gonna let them loose and have 9 laps to go. On the front row for what could be our final restart of the night, that is the 6 of Cody Nagels, the 23 of Sebastian Marin. Row 2 going to be Rick Sanchez in the 5, and the 027 of Steve Karosik. And then it's the 52 of Randall Cobb and the 77 of David Booth. $18 trucks on the lead lap. Dave Hunt in the 53 is our last truck on the lead lap. Robert Morrison, Devin Ray, the only 2 trucks, 1 lap down. Anthony English, multiple laps down. Multiple. As the green flag comes out, 9 laps to go. Good grief, KR. Come up with better jokes. Sebastian Marin, Cody Nagels, side by side into turn 1. Marin picked up stage win. Can he go for the sweep here? Pick up his first win of the season here on Wednesday night. Everyone going to run very hard here in these last 8 laps. Keep in mind we will use 2 attempts at a green-white checkered if we need them. Oh, and the 77 gets turned. He's going to collect Cody in the 6. And the yellow flag is out. Multiple trucks involved in this one. Alex Giffen, the 26 of Jimmy Reynolds, getting a piece of it. That starts with the 77 of David Booth getting turned around. David Booth has had a great race and run this night. And man, does he take a shot here. Off the nose of the 43. Dana Shepard able to get on the brakes hard enough and let everyone wash down the track before he makes his way through. Take another look at this one. So caution flag back out. Couple trucks going to peel off for pit road. These might be some that have gotten damage in our most recent caution. All right, so we're gonna get this field racked and stacked and reset. Cody Nagels, Adam Kilday, extended time on pit road. Lights are going to go out on the pace truck this time around. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Sebastian Marin, Steve Karosik on the front row for this restart. Row number 2 going to be the 5 of Rick Sanchez and the 52 of Randall Cobb. Row 3, Nate Warren and Vicente Guerrero. "19 trucks on the lead lap. Robert Morrison right now the only truck 1 lap down in the 74. Only 2 trucks are out of this race that started. It was the 51 of Travis Elliott and the 087 of Adam Schramm. Alrighty, here we go. Gonna have 4 laps to go. Side by side. Got to get to the white flag to seal the deal. And sometimes that's easier said than done. Karosik trying to make his truck very wide. Sebastian Marin going to stay hooked to that back bumper for the moment. Sanchez in the 5 has some momentum building down on the inside lane. Three laps to go now. This race starting to get down to the final few moments. Steve Karosik has been able to hold off all the charges so far, but it may not last forever as we're going to get 2 to go. Caution going to come out. The 9 of Dawson Wise in trouble. Dawson Wise, hard impact into the outside wall. And yellow flag going to come out for our first attempt at a green-white checkered. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to the 9. Going 3 wide and just running out of room. A tough hit for the 9 as he tried to work his way forward. All right, first attempt at a green-white checkered. Place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. Who's it going to be? I will say Steve Karosik did a great job fending off a charge. He is going to be trying to do that once again. Morrison going to get his lap back. So Morrison has a shot, and that will give us every truck out there a shot at winning this race. All you have to do is be on the lead lap when the white flag comes out. So with that being said, the only trucks that are not in this race, Travis Elliott, Anthony English, and Adam Schramm. They are also the only trucks that are not on our current lap schedule. Steve Lane, good to see you. Thank you very much for coming in late, saying hello. Steve Karosik, our race leader right now. Gabe Butler in the 88 has had himself an up and down kind of race, but we'll keep our eyes on that number 88 as it blasts through the field to try and win a race. Butler leads all drivers in the point standings who have not won a race. Gonna rack him up once again. Dawson Wise in the 9 trying to catch up to the field. So as he cycles around, everyone else making their way off of turn number 2. Dawson will catch up to the pack. No worries about that. This is our first of what could be 2 attempts at a green-white checkered. Here we go. Pace truck. Down and away. Karosik, Marin, side by side. Green flag is out. 2 laps to go. Got to make it around one more time to seal the deal. And Steve Karosik has to try and hold him off. Karosik gonna make that truck very wide down the backstretch. We'll see if everyone does the same and keeps it straight and rolling fast into turn number 3. Rick Sanchez in the 5 has his nose down on the inside. He's got a little bit of momentum. As we try to get to the white flag, this is going to do it. Final time around. Karosik looking very fast, but now has a challenger on the inside. Sanchez trying to stay right there with him as a big shove comes from the 14 and the 23, pushing Steve Karosik out to the lead, way ahead. The 23 not making a move just yet. Sanchez gonna block him. Oh, trouble. Dana Shepard, big wiggle. He's gonna collect several trucks. And here they come to the line. It is going to be the 027 of Steve Karosik picking up the win. Sebastian Marin finishes in second, and the third and final step of the podium going to go to the 5 of Rick Sanchez. So with the checkered flag coming out, multiple trucks getting into trouble down the back stretch and through turns 3 and 4. Only one truck, though, can come out on top, and that was the 027. As he is going to start throwing it sideways and celebrating, Sebastian Marin going to join him. Let's get this post-race show underway, and let's fire it off by talking to our race winner as he continues to celebrate. Man, oh man, Steve, great job out there tonight.
Hey, thanks, Matt. It was a good run.
Absolutely it was. Man, I'll tell you what, you had to hold those guys off for quite a while, and you kind of made it look easy.
Well, I had my teammates with me tonight, so it really helped having them there. And I made a mistake and I put on the wrong lap and got a speeding penalty on entry, and I was just gonna wait and go a lap down and just ride with them because we were breaking away from the pack. And luckily I caught a caution and I got the lucky dog, and I got caught back up, and I was just able to just keep up there.
Well, man, that truck was bad fast here tonight. Nice job on the race win. Shout outs, thank yous you need to add?
Yeah, I give a shout out to my dog Daisy. I told her I was gonna win this race for her tonight, so I had to try my hardest to think she was good luck. But no, shout out to the team, Dale Cup, and shout out to OP and you guys for the broadcasts. And I don't know, man. I think that's it.
All right, man. Well, nice job on picking up the race win. And the fans want to know, you and Sebastian practice your synchronized drifting?
Yeah, sometimes when we have a little bit of free time, we like to throw up a session, and we'll just do this for an hour or two. It's just a good way to practice some car control and have a little bit of fun with your buddies.
All right, man. Well, nice job and congratulations on the race win.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Race winner Steve Karosik getting it done out here tonight. But now let's move on to the second part of our synchronized drifting. And the driver who brings it home in second place, that is the 23 of Sebastian. Sebastian, congratulations on that second place finish.
Thank you very much. That was a great result for the team.
Absolutely. And man, I'll tell you what, that 23 was bad fast all night long. The only one that was just a hair faster ends up being the 027.
Yeah, that's my teammate right there. So I mean, if anybody was going to be faster than me all night, it would, I can't be too upset. It was my teammate there. I had him and Vicente up there at the end. So I just told Steve, just get in front of me, and hopefully destiny, leads us to the checkered flag. And thankfully it did. So happy for Steve to get a win. It's been quite a while, and I owe him a few victories because he's pushed me to quite a few. So he definitely deserves this one.
Well, man, nice job out there tonight. Any other shout outs, thank yous?
Yeah, shout out to my teammates, Dawson, Morrison, Steve, Vicente, and Devin. We were all running together, just having fun, running out front, controlling the race. So shout out to them for another great night of racing. So and shout out to you for the broadcast. Like always, you put on a great show up here by yourself. So thank you for doing what you do, and shout out to OP for putting on this league.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Sebastian Merritt finishing second place once again, man. Nice job.
Thank you. Have a good night.
I will. Thank you very much. All right, now let's move on to our third and final step of the podium, and that belongs to the 5 of Rick Sanchez. Rick, congratulations on third place, man.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy there at the end, wasn't it?
I mean, I thought you were done for there in 3 and 4, but looks like you found a way to hold it on. Pull it off, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there at the end, but the whole race was pretty fun, though. It seemed like a pretty clean race.
Well, that Chevy Land number 5, I thought you had the right place when you took the white flag. You had the inside line. You had the momentum going all your way. But man, what a,
and then we lost all our help.
yeah, and then they spun out.
Yep. But
So-
it was good up to that point.
But man, that 5, kind of had one of those nights that was just steady, kind of quiet, and almost always in the picture, and come away with a solid finish.
Yeah, just hung in there and had, always try to put yourself in a position to have a shot at the end, and then you got to have some luck, and I just didn't have it tonight. And Sebastian and Steven were hooked up once they got together, and I didn't have really anybody else, and especially there at the end when everybody disappeared behind us.
All right, man. Well, nice job out here tonight. Shout outs, thank yous. Anything you need to add?
Shout out to OP putting on a good race. Shout out to yourself putting on a good broadcast, always entertaining. Shout out to the rest of the drivers for always putting on a good show for all of us. So have a good night.
There you go. That is Rick Sanchez bringing it home in 3rd place. Congratulations, Rick. Nice job. Let's go ahead and go through the rest of our results. Bringing it home in 4th is Devin Ray in his first start here on Wednesday night. Alex Giffen rounds out your top 5. 6th place goes to Dave Hunt. 7 is Dawson Wise. Adam Kilday in 8th. 9th goes to Robert Morrison. Cody Nagels in 10th. 11th is Dana Shepard in the 43. Steve Hoppett in the 131. After spending most of the race 1 lap down, brings it home in 12th. 13th goes to Lynn McNeese. Gabe Butler 14th. 15th is Vicente Guerrero. Eric Laurie finishing in 16th place. 17th goes to Jimmy Reynolds. 18th is Nate Warren. Randall Cobb 19th. 20th, David Booth. Travis Elliott 21st. Anthony English 22nd. 23rd goes to Adam Schramm. And Zach Fritsch finishing in 24th spot, never taking the green flag. So that is going to do it for us here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. I do hope to see you all Monday night, Wednesday night, or for the final time this Thursday night for some dirt track racing. So y'all, until then, stay safe. Have a good night.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.